Hi. Hi there. We're back again. You might be able to tell what we're talking about from what's behind me, but here we are, y'all. Ever since I made the videos on the website, the chat, kind of the whole shebang, I left this con to do as it pleased. I was like, you know what? Let them have their con. I don't really get that much of a shit. Just don't hurt anybody. Don't be shitty. Uh, and then, I kept an eye on Twitter over the weekend. I was just curious. So, how'd that thing go? How'd everything turn out? And I got some updates. We're doing a quickie. We're doing a quickie. I, like many other people on the internet, first looked at the hashtag. So let's let's look at the hashtag, and then I'm gonna fill you in on some other things I have observed that maybe you weren't as aware of. So let's start at the hashtag, shall we? Here's our quickie. So starting things off, we got our first look at who attended this con. Some of you may have seen I retweeted this. So that's kind of where we're gonna start. Oops. So we're gonna go ahead and look at who actually attended the con, kicking it off with Crusader Cat. It was kind of an unfortunate bowl cut, but you know what? To each their own. Yeah, this lovely person has been dinged in the past for that shirt, that bowl cut, but also crusading for abstinence, which I think you accomplished that with the bowl cut, but you know what? Go off, I guess. Also, shockingly, a Christian furry. I have nothing against people who are religious. I really don't. But let's be real. We've seen a trend here. Anytime someone makes a big old deal of being a Christian furry, I have not seen it to work well in most cases, with a couple of exceptions. Also, that Z word, none of us are a big fan of. Lovely. Moving on. If you saw Lab Rat's video, you'll know this person. Just to clear up any clarification, no, they don't think they own that suit. I'm not sure. I would double check that. But yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think the person who actually wore this suit and Tech Coyote may not be the same person, although notable to keep in mind, if you watch Lab Rat's video, Tech Coyote tried to make a boom boom and got arrested. Whoever's in the suit now, I I don't think it's Tech, because to my knowledge they were arrested prior to the con. But the Stars and Bars suit showed up. I would expect no less at this point. Also, this person who I've seen in my comments, and I couldn't quite place where I knew them from, and now I do. I apologize for the imagery. It's they posted it, not me. Don't at me. That's there they are with the armband. There it is, y'all. Also is in the group that is very sensitive about things, so also this person who I don't really know personally, but transphobic. There we go. Also the charity, which I had my suspicions on. More information has come out on that charity, and it appears that one of their turtles may have had a very badly damaged shell. Can't speak to it. I'm not a wildlife person. But feel free to look at Dr. Wildlife's tweets on the matter, because they're telling. Yep. Also, everyone's favorite really rude raccoon, who, is a Trumper thumper and pretty racist. Yep. Also, this whole thread will be in the description, so enjoy that. Oh my goodness, if it isn't couple of the year for terrible decisions. Yep, they were there. And keep in the back of your mind that they were there. Keep those two on your mind. Yep. Because you'll foreshadowing. Yep. Yep. Keep in mind that these two were there. They might be there next year is all I'm saying. There's also that person with a Chick-fil-A thing. Lovely. Okay. Apparently a pro-lifer, bigot, misogynist, and does not believe in masking. So love that for them. And there's the group picture. So here is everybody that successfully made it. Wow, what an interesting collection of humans. If there was anyone that was not called out in this thread that you recognize, there you go. Also, person who I know will inevitably try to copyright strike me for a photo taken. I am just reporting on what was posted publicly. I did not know people still did that in 2022. Okay. Just pointing out. Also, this lovely human has included all of the names. So, yeah, the attendee list was fully made public. You can see all of that. Oh, there, they did cleared up. Okay. Magnus Stridian, that's what I fucking thought. Yeah. Yeah. And actually, full on does have a one-eyed doe ripoff suit. So, yeah. So, yeah, that was one way to kick it off. Apparently, there was also a snake put into the ball pit. I am not a snake owner, but I don't think snakes should be in ball pits. Yup. Apparently, people are now making fun of the ball pit. If you have not seen the ball pit, let me see if we can find some choice. There it is. There's the ball pit. You'll notice it is potentially a reference to the DashCon ball pit, although much smaller. So there's that. Also, you know, that lovely bit brought back up. Love to see it. Yeah, there was a ball pit, and currently the it is getting memed to shit. So, yeah, yeah, yep. Also, there's been some jokes. From what I can tell from all of this, oh yeah, so it clearly was a joke. I don't know if anything actually illegal or bad happened at the con. I have seen some footage of the dance. I'm not showing it because copyrighted music. Because from everything I was shown, not very well attended at all. From everything I was provided, it seemed like it was a very small gathering, which, congratulations, guys, you did it. You actually got a hotel and got people to show up. Some people to show up because, curiously, the most staunch defender of the con in my comments sort of got arrested for making terroristic threats. Yeah, so one of the things you guys may not have been super aware of was a person that Misha Barkin mentions in their older video, which I will link elsewhere, is a person named Cani Lupine, or Cani Lupine. I don't fucking know how you say it. I don't care. So I'm gonna link it down below. I'm not gonna show the actual screenshots here just because it does feature a person's actual IRL face. I know some of those threads did too. I was just scrolling. But the person known as Cani Lupine, or Cani Lupine, I don't fucking know or care, was arrested for making terroristic threats. Link to that in the description. Happy reading. Prior to that, they were masquerading as a safe ride in the state of West Virginia for people trying to get abortions. Shockingly, despite being transphobic as all shit, and potentially very racist, they were pro-choice. So that was an interesting character arc to witness on Twitter. But unfortunately, it will not be giving anyone any rides as they have been arrested. So that's a thing. So yeah, the con went off. It happened. For my knowledge, no one actually got arrested at the con. It was just everyone getting arrested prior to the con. Well, not everyone, just some of them. But what do they have planned for next year? So, you know, I took a quick little peeky poo at their website because I was very curious. So here, we are going to, in the spirit of the first time I looked at the website, we are going to look at what the website looks like now. Wonder what it looks like right now. Let's take a look. Oh, interesting. All the graphics seem to have changed. So it's, you know, different kind of convention, same shit, same shit. Cool, they have a 2023 date planned, same stuff. I wonder what's different about this con. Okay, so, you know, we have their little victory champion self-pat on the back thing here. Like, congrats, you did it. You actually made the con happen. I've never run a con. I know that's difficult, so I'll give you that brownie point there. I wonder what's different. Ah, we're going Top Gun theme. Interesting, or at least that's what I assume. I wonder what you've changed about the website. Oh, hang on. It's almost like this is supposed to zoom past without you noticing, but who do we have here? Okay. Looks like the mascot from the original with all the branding. And, who's this? She almost looks like two of the attendees that came. And the naming? Okay. I wonder if they'll have a greater role in the con this year, or this coming year. Because it kind of seems like they have been rolled into the branding. Let's take a look. All right, so it is in fact Top Gun themed, complete with that, all that. All right, attention pilots, you've done a very brave thing. All right. Interesting. So, you know, they are doing a reference to US Navy pilots, I think, or is it really just straight up Top Gun? People who follow me, they're actually like in the armed services. I know this is very much trying to be Top Gun theme, but does this seem a bit not gonna say suspicious, but like maybe in bad taste? I don't know. I've never been in the military, so I don't know. Okay. Here we have our pre-reg pricing. Okay, Maverick. Okay, so yeah, this is 100% Top Gun theme. I see they kind of forgot to change the background on this slide, but I don't do web design. What do I know? All right, so they have the usual. Ah, I see. So yes, Kabs and Jasonafex will be the guests of honor next year. Did they say that earlier? No. Okay, so that's the first time they've mentioned that those will be the guests of honor. Interesting. Okay, so what do you get? All right, I mean, base registration seems about normal. The extra seems about normal. You just get some more shit in your bag. The guest of honor VIP. All right. So added on to all the other shit you get, looks like you get a premium plushie. You get to doodle. Huh? You get to doodle and do a phone game with Kabs and Jasonafex, I guess? Oh, okay. Content creation masterclass with 2 Griffin. Maybe I've been living under a rock, but does 2 still make content? Or what content? Are we talking about comedic content or like web content? I kind of wish that was a little more explained. Okay, so yes, more exclusive access to our honored guests. This is the only time they kind of mention it. So if you weren't really paying close attention or you zipped by the planes really fast, at this point in the website, it's the first time they've actually acknowledged that Kabs and Jasonafex will be guests of honor. All right. I also see they have a Maverick add-on, just limited. I don't know if they had this the first time. I'll have to go check the other video. So okay, this is new. You get a private party in addition to, I guess, a superb catered meal. Collector's drinking glass. Was that on the other ones? No, doesn't look like it was. A metal dog tag. I didn't see that in the others either. Is dog tag 2 on? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being sensitive. Is dog tag 2 on the nose or potentially offensive to armed service members who have actual dog tags? I don't know. Also, people who are like actually military people, do these colors mean anything in the services or no? Because I wouldn't know that. I've never served. But do these actually mean anything? If so, tell me in the comments, because I don't know. Okay, a fabric patch. That seems very punk of you, my dudes, for a con that does not seem to be open to punk people, but interesting. A personalized award? What, for paying $450? Interesting. Okay. So, looks like that's, so you can either go for 40 bucks or upwards of 450 bucks. Interesting. Okay. All right, got the pre-registration date, and I see. This is kind of where they are much more clearly showing, ta-da, that's the guest of honor. So if you're just quickly scrolling, this is kind of the first time you would actually see that, yes, in fact, they're a guest of honor. It's kind of in like teeny tiny text above, but like if you hit this bit, it's like, ah, yes, that's the guest of honor. So yeah, it has the opening date. Looks like there's the venue information. I'm assuming it's going to be the same venue. And then, don't think this is loading, but usually this is where that odd 3D lion thing would appear. So it looks like they have partnered with an artist. Maybe this year the art will be a little bit better as a result. It kind of looks like it's already started improving. So yeah, they have the schedule, special guests. They have special guests. Has it been updated? Yes. Okay, they have in fact updated their special guest tag. So we can see the full details on these two that I honestly haven't been keeping up with at all. And also returning, no shit. Still the same. Yep, it still has the unfortunately 2016. All right, did they provide anything funny on these ones? And by funny, I mean, did they mention they got canceled? Maybe bigger. Australian dating American's very wife. Okay, so no, they haven't done like a little tongue-in-cheeky mention of the fact that they kind of got yelled at by the fandom. Did they say anything about Kabs? No. Controversies were left out for this one. That's interesting because they didn't skip that for 2. I wonder if they asked for that not to be mentioned. Okay, we have our schedule. Okay. Lots of events with Kabs and Jasonafex, opening ceremonies, some game dev. I mean, they do know how to make games. I can't really shit on them for that. They're not my favorite games. I don't think they're well made, but you know, multiple VIP. Looks like 3 VIP pass events, 1 extra fluff event, and a bunch of general. Interesting. It looks like they will be partnering with Safari Sanctuary again. I guess not having a proper zoo license was not a really big deal to them. Doesn't seem like it. Certainly not this year. Okay, venue. Are they at the same venue? Yes, they are at the same venue by looks of it, which, yeah, it looks like they will be at the same area, and they even got footage. Wow, that's actually not bad. What else do we have? Arts and vending. Huh. Okay. So looks like they got new art for everything from Jasonafex, because this looks like either Kabs or Jason's style. Do all of these have their style? I'm curious now. Yeah, it looks like Jason and Kabs redid all of the art for the website because it looks a little closer to their art style. Interesting. Let's see if that continues. Yes. Yes, indeed. It looks like the entire site has been rebranded with their art instead of whoever did the art prior. So I don't know who did the art prior, but I'm willing to bet it wasn't these two. Because these look... Don't cancel me. These look a shitload better than the old art. I know people don't like them, but the art does look better. Okay, they got like the thing. Did they add anything else? No, it looks like this is the same. The only thing that changed is the art is a lot better looking than the last time. Is this the same? Whoa, okay, this got more complicated. Whew. I don't remember this having this much text. Maybe it did. Maybe it just didn't load right last time. Okay. Attend, invite, share to social media. I'm not sure you really want to do that. Participate, join. Join your association, support the charity, vend, donate items, and financial. Oh, they have a PayPal. Okay. That's how they're handling monetary transactions. Interesting. Attendance policy. Did this change? Did this change? No. This is exactly the same. Okay, so that's, yeah, it looks like that's everything. That's all of it. Oh, wow. Okay, so it appears that is the con for next year. So let's go through some of the things we saw. Let's do a little itty bitty breakdown, shall we? So, firstly, we have their little victory lap with, you know, their mention of being established. Honestly, like, as much as I want to shit on them for it, yeah, they did that. So congrats, I guess. Curious. We also got kind of like a sneaky peeky at who the special guest would be with the planes. Unless you actually went to the honored guest tab, it's kind of hard to figure out who the honored guest is until you get halfway down the page. I don't know why, considering it's very blatantly obvious from all the other tabs. Like, that's clearly Cab and Jason's art, so like, obviously that's them. But it was an interesting approach. It wasn't really clear until about this image on their site that yes, they are the guests of honor, because that is very clearly their style. Don't have to be a genius to see that. And curiously, they had this. Oh, you can't really see the first one. Hang on, let me let me resize that so you can. Okay, they had this as their reg prices. I think that kind of looks normal though. Like, call me crazy. It looks normal. But very curious that they are going with this Top Gun theme, which I guess is like very Murica of them. So like on brand. But I mean, maybe we'll see images get added to the site as, you know, the event like wraps up and the ball pit's over. But yeah, that's currently where Free For All is. This is the quickie on Free For All. So if you missed anything, here's the TLDR. Here, let me there we go. Yeah. So a bunch of known racist, transphobes, some people who support pedophilic content, and others were in attendance. We got a sneak peek at the guests of honor from the attendee list. And yeah, they plan to go again next year and have an interesting selection of special guests, including the returning T. Griffin, who I guess will continue to be unfunny for some reason. And I'll be teaching you how to make content, even though I don't think I have seen a new video of his since him saying he was going to the con. Or him just yelling at the camera. Like, I'm not the best content creator. I kind of retired. I do Twitch now. Twitch.tv/ragehound. But yeah, that's everything, guys. That's everything. Everyone's been memeing on the ball pit. Feel free to hop in, I guess, if you want. Don't harass anybody actually setting up the con, though, please. Please. We've seen from, you know, leading up to the con that members of that group that we're not going to name has absolutely no problem getting themselves arrested of their own stupidity, so just let them do that. Anyways, that's a quickie. Hope y'all enjoyed, and stay safe. Don't be stupid. Bye.